If you're planning to move to Birmingham, Alabama in 2025, then this is the video for you. Hey, I'm 𝐂𝐎𝐿 with 𝐂𝐿𝐒 Realty, a local Birmingham real estate agent here in Birmingham, Alabama, and I share local insights about living in and moving to Birmingham, Alabama. Today we're going to explore Birmingham and go over the pros and cons of what living in this beautiful city is like. And yes, Birmingham is quite gorgeous and has a lot of things going for it. But there's also some things that you need to know. Make the best decision when planning your next move. As always, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. All right, let's get into it. Now I'm going to start this video off with some pros to keep things light and happy before we get into the cons. So make sure you stick around for that. One of the biggest advantages of living in Birmingham is the diverse housing market. The city offers a wide range of properties from affordable houses all the way to multi-million luxurious estates. In neighborhoods like Forestdale, Hueytown, and Leeds, and then in cities in Shelby County like Pelham, Alabaster, and 𝐂𝐿𝐒, you can easily find homes in great, safe areas, $150,000 to $250,000. There's also areas like Crestwood, Avondale, Crestline, and Forest Park that are very popular with young professionals and newlyweds. Houses in this area are built in the early 1920s, 1950s. These are homes with a lot of historic charm like hardwood floors, crown molding, and cozy front porches. These neighborhoods have some of the most popular restaurants and bars and coffee shops around. Their closeness to downtown and all of the different restaurants and bars make it a really popular place, like I said, for young professionals and newlyweds. For those seeking something a little bit more upscale, Birmingham has many neighborhoods that offer beautiful multi-million-dollar homes. Mount Brook, Liberty Park, Black Ridge, and Greystone, for example, feature some of the most beautiful properties in the city. In Mount Brook, where average sale price is around $1 million, you'll find grand, classic southern homes built in the early 1900s with beautifully newly built houses. These homes have spacious yards with beautiful architectural detailed houses. Homewood is a charming, family-friendly area just minutes from downtown with beautiful tree-lined streets and a variety of homes ranging from cozy cottages to larger, more beautiful houses. Greystone is known for its gated community and golf course. It features high-end homes with large lots, private pools, and panoramic views. So no matter what you're looking for, whether it's a starter home in the low 200s into the 150 or multi-million-dollar houses, Birmingham has it in great areas where we have great schools. It's a safe area. So there's a little bit of something for everyone. Next up, Birmingham is known for its warm, welcoming community and its cultural depth. One thing I love bragging about my city and what I feel sets us apart is the people. If you're coming from a big city, you'll quickly notice the southern hospitality that makes this place so special. Birmingham is a welcoming city and its residents are always eager to help newcomers feel at home. Birmingham also offers a rare combination of big city amenities and small city feel. One of the best parts about living here is that almost everything you need, whether it's a restaurant or grocery store or a park, is just an easy 10-15 minute drive. You'll never have to worry about long commutes or traffic jams unless it's 280 or 65 on the way home from work. Then that's a different story. That being said, Birmingham still feels like a small town in the sense that people tend to connect easily and you have all the small town charm that you might expect from a larger city, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. The city is home to several vibrant neighborhoods, each with its own unique atmosphere and character. When it comes to art and culture, Birmingham has a lot to offer. The Birmingham Museum of Art is one of the city's crown jewels, featuring a wide range of exhibits from classical to contemporary art. Birmingham's music scene is also thriving. The city has several local venues like the Alabama Theater, Iron City, Avondale Brewing, and Saturn, offering intimate settings for performances. Birmingham is also breaking ground on a new amphitheater that will go downtown. Birmingham's food scene is another major highlight. Again, I feel like I mention this in every video about Birmingham, but it really is just that good in my opinion. From all the award-winning places downtown like Helen, El Barrio, The Essential, Last Call Baking, Kerrigan's, Automatic Seafood, Tasty Town, Highland Bar and Grill, or Pizza Grace, to all the other popular places around the different suburbs of Birmingham. Like in Homewood, there's great places like Johnny's, Soho Social, Saul's Barbecue, Gianmarco's. In Mount Brook, there's places like Habitat and Social, Ladybird Taco, and the same thing for Hoover and Vestavia. The city is quickly gaining a reputation of a food lover's paradise, with increasing number of great places to eat out. Number 3 pro for Birmingham is all the outdoor spaces and rec places. If you love spending time outdoors, Birmingham is the place for you. Surrounded by the rolling foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, Birmingham offers ample opportunities for outdoor activities. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or someone who just likes to enjoy nature in a more peaceful way. Railroad Park is a 19-acre park. It just opened in 2010. The park has a small lake surrounded by walking paths, hills, and gardens, along with playgrounds for children. It also has open areas for community events, concerts, and festivals. They have all kinds of activities all the time. My son plays soccer this fall there. They always have something going on. Red Mountain Park is one of the city's most popular spots, featuring over 1,500 acres of land and hiking, biking, and even ziplining. This park is one of the largest urban parks in the U.S. There's also Oak Mountain Park, which is just a short drive from the city. Oak Mountain is the largest state park in Alabama and offers over 9,000 acres of beautiful woodland, lakes, and trails. You can go kayaking, paddleboarding, or just enjoy a picnic by the lake. Oak Mountain also has several campgrounds, making it the perfect spot for a weekend getaway. Jefferson Park in Mountain Brook is another great example of Birmingham's outdoor spaces. This 54-acre park features a paved walking trail, scenic views, and plenty of wildlife. It was just redone a couple of months ago. It's a great place to go as well. Birmingham is also home to several golf courses, including Greystone Country Club, Robert Trent Jones at Ross Bridge, as well as Highland Park Golf Course. Pro number 4 is strong job market and education. The Birmingham job market has seen steady growth in the recent years, particularly in sectors like healthcare, finance, and technology. UAB, which is one of the city's largest employers, offers jobs opportunities in the medical field, education, and research, as well as administration. UAB is one of the top academic and healthcare institutes in the country, providing a significant boost to the local economy. Healthcare is one of the Birmingham's strongest industries, so if you're in the medical field, Birmingham offers plenty of career opportunities. In addition to healthcare, Birmingham's financial sector is booming. Major employers like Regions Bank and Protective Life are headquartered here, and the city has a growing tech scene. In fact, there are several tech hubs in the city, spaces like Innovation Depot, fostering innovation and supporting local entrepreneurs. Birmingham is also home to a number of startups and small businesses, particularly in industries like digital marketing, software development, and biotechnology. Education in Birmingham is another major advantage. The city is home to several high-performing public and private schools. Additionally, UAB, Miles College, Birmingham Law School, and Samford University are all located in the city, offering a wide range of academic programs and career opportunities for students. Birmingham has a lot going on for it, but there are a few challenges to consider, and one of the biggest ones is the weather. And let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Birmingham has some serious hot and humid summers. If you're not a fan of the heat, this could very well be a deal breaker for you. Temperatures during the summer regularly soar over 90 degrees. With the humidity, it can often feel much, much hotter than that, sometimes pushing into the triple digits. While it's true Birmingham has 4 distinct seasons, the summer heat can last for an extended period, sometimes stretching from April or May all the way into September, October. Going along with that, Birmingham lush greenery makes it one of the most scenic places in the South. But this natural beauty also comes with a downside: seasonal allergies. If you suffer from pollen allergies, you're going to need prepared, because the city's high pollen levels can make living here a bit challenging at times. In the spring, when trees, grasses, and flowers start to bloom, Birmingham becomes a haven for allergy sufferers. For some, it's a minor inconvenience, but for others, like myself, it can make daily life a little bit more difficult. So if you have severe allergies or are particularly sensitive to pollen, you might find that constant exposure a bit overwhelming. Okay, going along with 1 and 2, reason number 3 is the tornadoes and severe weather. Birmingham is located in an area that is prone to severe thunderstorms and occasional tornadoes. It always feels like Birmingham has a threat of a tornado at least once time a year, particularly during those spring and late fall months. While not every storm produces tornadoes, there's definitely a risk, and the city's experienced several weather warnings several times a year. For someone not familiar with tornadoes or the preparation that they require, this can be quite intimidating for someone moving here. Because tornadoes are often unpredictable and the safety precautions can sometimes feel overwhelming. So if you're not used to those severe weather conditions, you might want to consider this when thinking about moving to Birmingham. But the city is well prepared with emergency systems in place, and most people are used to it. You, like everyone else, will get used to keeping up with the local weather authorities like James Spann. It's always a good idea when looking at houses to consider the trees around the houses, Larger pines are always something to consider because they always seem to be the ones that are most prone to fall during bad weather. It's also never a bad idea to have a house with a basement, as they're a good area to go during bad storms. I don't want to make it seem like we have those kind of storms all the time, but during those peak months, like I said, spring, late fall, they are definitely at a higher risk of happening. Next con is the growing traffic congestion. Birmingham, while not as bad as some of the larger cities, has seen traffic get worse over the years. With a growing population comes traffic, and as Birmingham has seen more people moving to this area, the volume of the vehicles on the road has increased. Traffic congestion, especially during those peak rush hours, has become a downside of living in the city, sadly. When you think of Birmingham, you probably don't imagine the kind of gridlocked traffic you'll find in cities like New York, Los Angeles, or even Atlanta, but the city does have traffic hotspots. Areas like Highway 280 and I-65 are notoriously known for being some of the busiest roads, and at certain times of the day, they can slow to a crawl. Highway 280, which is the road that connects downtown, and it drives through Mountain Brook, Hoover, Vestavia, all the way out into Chelsea, can get pretty busy, especially during those rush hours. The stretch of I-65 that runs through Birmingham from Hoover to downtown can also become a bottleneck. These routes are some of the most heavily traveled in the region, and when something goes wrong, a wreck or a stalled vehicle, the whole highway can back up quickly. If you're moving to one of Birmingham's suburbs, it's important to keep in mind that you'll likely have a longer commute if you can work downtown or if you work in a major commercial district. Neighborhoods like Chelsea, Pelham, and Trustful are great places to live, but the trade-off is that they could be up to 20 to 30 minutes away from the heart of Birmingham, especially during those peak hours. That said, if you're comparing Birmingham's traffic to bigger cities like Atlanta, I think we're probably doing pretty fine. I would take Birmingham's traffic over Atlanta any day, but it is something to keep in mind. Like I said, if you're farther out from downtown, you're gonna have a drive. Places like where I live in Homewood, even with traffic, we're only like 10, 15 minutes to get downtown. But again, if you're moving farther out, especially into those Shelby County cities, you will have a drive. While Birmingham has a lot of great things going for it, vibrant neighborhoods, beautiful parks, thriving food scenes, one of the areas where the city struggles, in my opinion, is providing extensive, reliable public transportation. For newcomers who are used to cities with robust transit options, Birmingham's public transportation can be a bit lacking. While there is a bus system in place, it doesn't provide the kind of widespread, efficient coverage. The buses do run through certain parts of the city and connect key areas, but the frequency and the routes often leave much to be desired. As a result, most Birmingham residents find that having a car is a necessity. While if you do live downtown, there is the opportunity to walk everywhere you go, but if you're living in one of the suburbs around Birmingham, the chances are you're probably going to need a car or have to rely on things like Uber or Lyft at times. However, in recent years, there has been discussions about expanding public transportation options in the areas such as introducing a light rail or improving the bus service, but progress on these initiatives has been slow. Still, for those who are considering relocating to the area, it's important to understand that if you're going to rely on public transportation, you'll likely need to adjust driving more often, or at least planning your trips around the current bus routes. And lastly, one of the things that might catch you off guard when moving to Birmingham is the city sales tax rate at 10%, which is higher than the national average, which just hovers around 7%. This high sales tax applies to not only to basic goods, but also to services and dining out, making something that you'll definitely want to factor in when budgeting if you're moving here. In conclusion, Birmingham is a city that has a lot to offer, from its diverse housing market and welcoming community to the strong job market and access to all the outdoor rec places. There's plenty of reasons why Birmingham could be the perfect place for you to call home. However, it's important to be mindful of things like traffic and the higher tax rates here. So if you're considering moving to Birmingham in 2025, I hope this video has helped you get clear understanding of what life here is like. If you have any questions or want to know more about specific neighborhoods, feel free to reach out to me. And if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the area, I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next time.